but there was a giant spring in here and we had no idea it was in there. We cut the wrong cable and that spring came shooting out across and just like a rocket came out of there.
So Dave just went through and told me all the stuff they're doing today and a little bit of the history of this, and I should have just filmed the whole thing, but I didn't, and so I'm going to do my best. So this berm over here used to have a fence nearby. They took that one out because it was all wonky and kind of crooked and everything. So years ago they took that out and built a nice straight fence over there, and now there's this big berm that just gets in the way when they cut this corner of the field. So we're just gonna get rid of that and smooth things out. So there's the nice new straight fence there. It's kind of hard to see in the video, but there's this big hill in front of the fence, and then it goes out to the field. So all that dirt is going to be eventually pushed over there. So we got Joe Marie and Arnold and the payloader cleaning up some of the old debris and wood and wires, and then we got Heinrich and Peter on the tractors.
Okay, Peter, we're gonna video. I want you to show how it works. So, like, just so you get an idea, the whole machine goes up and down so that you can set your level to cut. But then there's this big gate, and when you're filling, you open the gate and you pull, and it pushes the power of the tractor just forces the dirt up into the container. Then we close the front so it doesn't fall out. But the magic is this at the back. And this, it wasn't cheap, but we bought this giant hydraulic cylinder, and when he opens the gate, then it pushes the whole back wall of the machine and pushes the dirt out slowly. So Peter will show us how all of this works now. So he's moving the ball forward. The gate opens up, and then if we look at the cylinder at the back, so leave it forward. So now you can look over the top and see that big long cylinder in there. So that big long cylinder was about $8,000. But thankfully everything just fit in that we could switch it all to hydraulics, and it just works like a champ.
So before it wasn't pushing that thing, or how did you push it?
It was being pulled with cables.
Oh, pulled
like
with
there was no hydraulics. This was all cables and pulleys, and because these were made in the 50s, way before so it had been pulled by a big old bulldozer, and then they just ran a winch, and they didn't have hydraulics like
crazy.
this.
Yeah.
So we had to convert the whole thing, put new tires on it and stuff.
So
but
nice.
Yeah,
it's way nicer.
Machine.
Yeah.
And so it will haul about 18 yards of dirt at a time. 22 or 23 if it's heaped, but flat off is 18 yards. So it's fantastic.
Yes. That's sweet.
Thanks, Peter.
Oh yeah.
Woo. But inside this tube, we converted this from being an old spring and cable and winch machine to being hydraulics. But there was a giant spring in here, and we had no idea it was in there because there was a cover on it. And we were cutting cables, and we cut the wrong cable, and that spring came shooting out across and bent a big steel thing on the other side, on the far side of the shop. Thankfully, no one was standing anywhere near, or a nice piece of equipment, because it was just like a rocket came out of it.
we're gonna try to move these guys out of here with the big payload.
This rock is special to my cousin Kinsey. When she was discouraged or whatever as a kid, she would come and sit on it, and it was, I can't remember if it was on either side of this gate or the other gate up there, but she'd go out for a walk, and this was her contemplating rock. And so that's why I don't want to, she might take it to her yard and use it as a piece, so we're just trying to handle it carefully.
Here's a little bit better view. So we're down by the fence. There's the big hill. So there's quite a bit of dirt there actually. I'll get a little shot of these guys coming and getting the dirt. Look at that. That's quite the cut that thing just took. They're just finishing up in the field. Hope that you go and subscribe to Riverview Ranch on YouTube. Go check out some of our other videos and like them, and see you soon.